There we go. Now the microphone's working. Hi. Hello, welcome. Yeah. Here, let's make the stream topical here. Let's flip over to my right monitor so you can see Nicki Minaj right here. Boom. There we go. Truth Bombs. There we go. She's just saying stuff. Picking fights with people, which I really love it when celebrities pick fights with people on Twitter. That's one of the reasons I follow William Shatner there. So I've been having like a good time watching this stuff show up on my Twitter feed. It's been a hoot. Anyway, back to comic books. I need to straighten up my desk just a little bit because as you can see there's a million things piled up here. And then we'll get the stream started. Sorry, I just noticed that corner box was like off kilter. I love it. I absolutely love that. That's awesome. Alright. Hopefully the clickbait title helps out, like gets me some prioritization from the YouTubes, the tubes of you. Hello though everybody! I'm your host Elizibar, and I hope you are having a great time. I've had a pretty interesting day. Didn't go it all the way I expected it to, like from the very beginning all the way up until now. But that's okay. Days can be weird like that. And they make for some interesting stories, or at least what I hope are some mildly amusing anecdotes. Maybe they're not too interesting. I don't know. Hold on, wait, what is this on Twitter? Van life blogger and Instagrammer Gabby Petito's disappearance. Who? What is van life? I don't know. Entertainment trending Killmonger, okay. And words I probably can't say on YouTube without getting in trouble. So, alright. Yeah, this is just what I see looking over here at Twitter on the Nicki Minaj Twitter feed. It's exciting stuff. I don't claim to really be following this too closely, but I saw this hashtag right here. Hashtag Ballgate. That's a hoot. That is a hoot, man. Oh, Lord. Anyway, there we go. We have lived up to the stream title, so if you're just starting this, we have already addressed the Nicki Minaj portion of the stream title. And now the rest is all just me yakking about comic books for a few minutes and having what I hope is going to be a great time. I don't have that many books today. It was a pretty light day. I do have a special bonus though. Card sleeves, baby! Woo! What does this even cost me? Like $2 or something like that? Sean didn't give me my receipt. Oh! Ooh! In his defense, the man has had a pretty crazy day. Let's go ahead and lay this down. I don't know if I already had this one, but the cover, it's beat up, man. You can see it's been in the short box way too long. The book's acquired a natural curl and stuff. It's got a spine roll. But I didn't care. That cover just totally caught my eye. There's just I love Cyborg Superman. Like, the way he looks. Like, I think he's a A-plus kind of looking thing. And he was back there looking all super, ooh. You got the real Superman, like, busting through. Like, a lot of stuff looks pretty cool on this cover. So, yeah. Whew. Give me a second. I gotta put my thoughts in order, you know? It's by the Juice of Safu that, you know, thoughts acquire speed or something like that. Nicki Minaj, yeah! Hello, Mr. John Delarose. We did talk about Nicki Minaj just a little bit before you got here. Mostly, like, this one tweet, like, this is totally clickbait on her part. Like, I just love this. Let me zoom in. Zoom in. Ballgate, day 3. Ballgate. It just cracks me up. Like, I'm scared to click on that. Like, who knows what's going to be waiting for me over there? I sure don't know. I sure don't know what's waiting for me over there. But yeah, you know, this stuff has been showing up all over my Twitter feed. I had to shuffle my windows around for a second. It's been showing up all over my Twitter feed, and I'm just like, I don't know how much of this should be taken seriously and how much it's a distraction. But what I do know is there's some kind of funny stuff, like, showing up. Like, she's just picking fights with people on Twitter, and it's glorious. It's just like Bill Shatner. Except it's not about, like, people shipping characters on TV shows. Like, it's just such a hoot. I think it's a hoot anyway. Probably not everybody agrees with me. Because I did look in the comments of a couple of these tweets that were around last night. And the comment sections there were, like, just full of, like, vitriol. Like, why are you using your platform like this? You need to spout the stuff we're telling you to. She doesn't have a responsibility to spout the stuff that they're telling her to. She has a responsibility to spout the stuff she wants to spout. Because she's a free person. Oh, hashtag. Look at this. There's so much Ballgate. Look, here's Ballgate again. Doth protest too much. Ooh, that could be a potentially spicy hashtag. He's willing to talk for the right price. I'm his manager. Call me Jimmy Jimmel. Wants to interview Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend. Hey! Yeah, that's what started it all, right? Didn't he have some, like... Oh, right there! Look at that! Look at that! The freaking little still on this. You'll grow those super balls. I feel like I'm a 5-year-old, like, talking about this. Because this... I know this is serious stuff, right? I absolutely know, like, this is some serious stuff for some people. But I'm looking here, and what do I see? Super balls. Not even Dragon Balls, man. Just super ones. Super balls. And wasn't she in, like, some other drama with, like, Harvard University or something the other day, too? Like, I don't know what's going on with this whole situation, but apparently the Nicki Minaj thing is going crazy. And her fans are called Barbs. I didn't know that until I started reading about the Harvard thing the other day. Or was it Yale? No, I think it was Harvard. It was one of them. It was one of them rich, uppity schools that I don't think actually do a very good job of teaching people anything. But, you know, maybe that's just because I got my PhD elsewhere and I got some school pride. Hey, Dark Hour March here. We are totally in the clickbait portion of the stream right now. Do you have thoughts on hashtag Ballgate? Not Bill Gates, but Nicki Minaj leading the crusade for super balls, to save the balls. The ball gate. The thing I'm just loving the most about this is just all the, like, arguing with people. Like, it just amuses me absolutely so much. Never turn down pics with kids. If middle person told you that, they were out of line. Don't blame me. You, wow. Like, Madam, we met on when you appeared as a guest act, but you refused to say hello. Woo! Oh, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think I can show that on stream. Yikes. Great. Stream's demonetized. Everybody go home. We'll start a new one. Oh, jeez. I kind of feel like I should just set my camera up so I can cackle at you. Although my office is such a mess right now, that's probably a bad idea. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh man, I'm having too much fun, Manny. Mr. Shape, I am having too much fun. Like, this whole situation, that's the only way to describe it, is too much fun. Let me see. Let me turn off the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth, so it'll connect only over the thingamajig. Yeah, I got that super language. Then I need to start the webcam software on my PC, and then we'll have an IP webcam here in or a USB webcam here in a second. Come on. Come on. Hey, there we go. Let's see, I should swap cameras. Ah! Man, I should probably put on a better shirt than this, but this is what you get. So you can just deal with it. I'll put it like that. We can have like a little teeny tiny window in the corner or something. Hi. Totally not the best shirt. No, I don't care about updating. Let's stop sharing that monitor. Let's go back to the Elgato for a second. Alright, let me see if I can figure this out here. I had this all set up the other day. Ooh. Yikes. You know, the arrangement of junk in my office is not the best. Let's see. What if I just pop it up in the little corner? Oh, all you're getting is the beard. That's kind of lame. I totally need like an actual mount to put this on, like on top of my monitor or something. But all I got is, you know, this little stand that it's on right here, which is not the best stand in the world. So I guess you get to deal with like the technology. Why do you do this to me, bro? There we go. Alright, don't fall. Hold on. I got something I can prop this up with. No, naturally not. Alright, well, I just have to get my hand on the thing. Oh, this is ridiculous. What's Kevin? Think you've ever seen me? I've done face reveals in the past, but I usually don't do it on stream, because usually it's like, hey, let's go talk about the books over here. You know? But this is just such ridiculous stuff. I need a tech team. I am the tech team. That is the problem. I do the tech stuff for a living, and yeah, they pay me the big bucks. All right, let's flip back to. Can I get the Nicki Minaj back up here? Like, what's going on here? Oh, that's just the Elgato. That's not the thingamajig. Let me see if I can add that. Do I got something I can put on this to hold it down? Hey, that'll work. Oh, we're getting technology working here. I'll look at the chat in just a second. I gotta remember how to set this up in OBS. Video capture device. There we go. No, nobody wants to see my giant head. Make that a little smaller. Oh yeah. Oh, we can put it over here and just cover up the stupid trending stuff. Oh, we are winging it, man. I am in a heck of a mood. Oh, it's not Teen Titans. You gotta be careful there, man. It's Team Titans. Very different. I've been picking these up out of the free stuff. I've got like issue 1, 3, 5, 6, and now 9. They're just like scattered all around waiting for me. Yeah. The wedding. Hold on. Is that the right side or is it this side? No, it was this side. Anyway, somewhere on here it said, yeah, the wedding of the century. In issue number 100, because you got to do something crazy for milestone issues, right? Oh, let's see if there's something else stupid here to look at. 2 cameras is fancy YouTube tech. Yeah, well, only one of these is a real camera. It's this one. It's actually a GoPro that I use as a webcam. Because real webcams suck. I don't know if you've noticed this, but actual webcams are really, really bad at doing any of the stuff the cameras are supposed to do. Like, oh, I don't know, focusing on the person in the frame. Phone cameras do a pretty good job of it. And the GoPro does a pretty good job of it. But I bought like an expensive high-end $200 webcam, and it was just absolute garbage. It was like the best webcam on the market. It was like the super high-end Logitech one. And I could not get it to either focus on my face or have an acceptable frame rate. Like, the color balance was off. Like, there was just problem after problem. And none of it was worth my time to solve when all I needed was a battery and the GoPro would work again. I don't know why GoPros have to have a battery in them when I got the thing wired up to power, but that's how it rolls. Oh man, my office is kind of a mess. Like, if you were on my stream on Twitch yesterday, you kind of got a little glimpse of some of these shenanigans. Quickly, let us look at the table. BAM! Yeah, let's not talk about this table too much. That's all stuff I got to deal with one way or another. It kind of stinks. Absolutely. But that's life. Let's see. What's Kevin Smith? Oh, I think I might have read that one already. Huh. Kevin Smith wishes he looks this good. On the other hand, I wish I had his money. So, a little of that, a little of this. Let's see. Two Cameras Fancy. Oh, read that one. The cover Teen Titans. Oh, we talked about that one already. And my bad, not a DC guy primarily. Mostly the horror stuff they put in the Bronze Age. Yeah. You know, I'm not really much of a DC guy when it comes to their comic books either. Except this stuff shows up in the free stuff at my store all the time. So let me actually flip over to just looking at the books here. I think we've had enough Nicki Minaj for one stream. Let's flip over here. I'm actually going to turn this camera off for the moment, so we get like the screen space back on the desk. So, as you know, because I say it like every week when I go to Graham Crackers, you get 3 free books out of the 75-cent bin. It used to be the 50-cent bin, but you know, inflation. Hashtag inflation happened. And, yeah. So, that's why I've been stocking up so much DC stuff. Like, I've got 5 short boxes full of DC stuff, and only 2 of them are all Batman. Oh my god. They put out way too much Batman stuff. Like, it's... Have you seen, like, half of their product line every week is freaking Batman? It's ridiculous. Sure, I like Batman. But at some point, you gotta be like, yo, we need some other character that we can sell to people. And apparently, I guess Superman doesn't sell, or maybe he does, and that's why they're doing what they're doing to him. I don't know. Modern comics just don't do a whole lot for me. Wait, did House of Slaughter #1 come out today and I just didn't pick it up? No, it's still a pre-order. Okay, whew. Let's see, I'm trying to pull up the releases for today on Graham Cracker's website. They've always put out too much Batman stuff, man, going all the way back to the 90s at least. But, like, here, let me flip over to this. Like, this is just crazy. Show monitor. Ah! Oh no, I'm back! Ah! Don't look at me! Let me flip that off because it's covering up something. Alright. Look at this. Batman. Oh, with a variant. Batman. With 2 variants. Super Sons. Well, that's going to have Robin in it. So, that's Batman. Like, everywhere we look, it's more Batman. Future State Gotham. That's Batman. Harley Quinn. That's Batman. I Am Batman. That's Batman. Joker, that's Batman. Pennyworth, that's Batman. How much of this is Batman? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these titles are directly Batman books this week. 8 Batman books. If these things cost, you know, like $4 a pop, and some of them are probably more expensive than that, but let's go with like $4 a pop. And you wanted to get, like, all the covers, because you're a completionist, you're a sucker like me, and you're like, oh man, I gotta get my bat fix, because you're a loser. Let's see, this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21. Alright, so let's say 21 books at $4 a pop. If you wanted to collect, and this is just from one store, this is not counting store exclusives, because I'm sure like Midtown Comics has some store exclusive Batman stuff. But if I just wanted to buy all the Batman books and Bat-related titles that they had at Graham Crackers, it'd be $84. Now probably we can throw the Justice League books in too, and get like an extra $12 or $20 out of this. It's just ridiculous. It's a ripoff. It's all a giant scam-ola right there to the tune of 84 American dollars. Probably soon to be like $105 once the inflation hits comic books too, which it's coming. Like, just from looking at Alterna books, which, you know, they were priced like $1.50, and now they're $2. And that's just paper costs going up over the last couple years. It's crazy. The whole situation of all the finances of this industry are crazy. I don't see how anybody makes any money. Unless they crowdfund. Then I can see how they make some money. Like, that actually makes money when you turn out, like, a campaign for $50,000 or whatever, and you got all your expenses bucketed out, then you know how much money you're actually making. You can actually make like 10 grand off of a book that way. But how somebody like Tom King selling 50,000 copies of Batman and Catwoman or whatever, how he makes a living, I just don't know, man. He must get some mad royalties or something. Let's see, they now put out, oh, read that one. I lost, dagnabbit, I lost the freaking stream chat. Hold on, YouTube, come back to me, baby, come back to me. I didn't mean to hurt you. YouTube. Okay, if there was a hiccup there, I'm sorry. I misclicked and my YouTube window that I'm streaming into just totally went poof. See, same in the collected editions world, which is all I read now. There's new Batman stuff every week. Yeah, there's so much Batman stuff out there. No doubt. Absolutely no doubt. I bet if we go down to like trades and stuff. Let's see. Batman and Scooby-Doo. Oh, that's all ages books. So there's another Batman book we probably should have included in the count. This one at least is probably actually worth reading. Let's open this up and see. Oh, it looks fun, man. I love those Batman crossover cartoons with the Scooby-Doo characters back in the day. That was a lot of fun, man. Hanna-Barbera, however you pronounce that. Thumbs up. Like, they delivered some quality entertainment on what was probably a teeny tiny budget. Yeah, here we go. Batman. So out of the trades that they are releasing, we got 5 Batman trades right at the top. Hey, was this any good? Because I wanted to get in on this, but I missed like the first 2 issues of this series of John Carpenter's stuff. Whew, 25 buckaroos, man. I don't know. I don't have the kind of money it takes to stay up on all the things I want to read anymore. Okay, seriously, they released a trade of the least important part of Savage Avengers. Like, this is garbage. This has to be why would you do this? The like 2 or 3 issues in this should just be forgotten. The only thing you need to know that happened out of this is Conan moved into the Hellfire Club mansion. And that's it. Like, that is the only important plot point that came out of the like 3 or 4 issues that cover the crossover with the King in Black event, which nobody cared about. I haven't heard a single person talk about the King is in Black event. I don't know if anybody except me actually read these issues of Savage Avengers. They were total waste of time. They were hot garbage. Like, I may not have like said that when I was reviewing them, but the further away I get temporally from those issues, the more like absolutely pointless I realized they were. It's like, why did we do this? Oh, actually there was another good part. So the Conan in the mansion thing was pretty cool. Because of course he's gonna like live in the giant mansion, right? Like, I'm down with that. But Conan also like shoved Deadpool through the bars at a police station. That was pretty cool. Like, that happens on like page, I don't know, 6 of issue 18 or whatever. So Conan's like, oh, you heal like my friend with the sneak blades. And Deadpool's like, yeah, I do. And then Conan just grabs his head, crunch, right through the bars, just like I tried to do to the camera right there. Pro level strategy. King in Black Omnibus, you'll get that. Man, I don't even know if it's worth it. But what is the point to reading like modern Marvel stuff? So little of it seems to matter or be interesting in any way. You know, that might actually be worth getting. I think I've seen art from this years ago on a website of somewhat ill repute. Hey, elizibar, my dude. Speaking of the omnibus, you just back Common America. Good choice. I don't know that there is a person out there who's like a sane, normal human being who doesn't like that stuff. I didn't get the omnibus because I got the, the individual volumes and stuff. But that's pretty cool. Oh man, anyway, let's flip through these books I got over here, and then we can look up Nicki Minaj and see what's going on later, because there's probably like something spicy. That accent, yes, boo, what does that even mean? What is that? I don't even know. There are very few books out there that I will buy like the individuals and then the collected edition of. One book I did that for was Harleen, because that was a really excellent series. See, John De La Rose says, you got the issues too? Because it's a great book, thumbs up. And he's like, I got both, because I'm greedy. I don't know, you're giving other people money. Isn't that kind of the opposite of greed? Isn't that like philanthropy at some point? Let's see what Superman's up to in this book, man. Like, I just really enjoy Cyborg Superman. I can't tell you why. Like, for some reason, an astronaut rebuilt by like evil space powers, it just amuses me. I enjoy it, unironically. I know some people out there like, oh man, Superman sucks. He's too powerful or whatever, but he's got some of the more interesting villains out of all the DC characters. Because his villains, he's got like villains that are just strong, right? But he's also got villains that are just weird. And you can't overcome with just like sheer physical strength. And I love it when he has to, outthink his villains. Or like in this case, when he's just a guy. Maybe a little stronger than a normal human, but ultimately he's just a guy because he just died and came back to life. Not really. And having to deal with a world full of superpowered dudes that are way stronger than him. I like Steel too. Like, if I'm honest, I like Steel. I got a couple issues of like the actual like solo Steel book, and they're pretty good stuff, man. He deals with some heavy stuff. It's like reading Milestone books, man, and dipping into like some of that really gnarly, really heavy kind of real world stuff. That's one of the reasons I always liked Spider-Man too. Is Spider-Man would be like, oh man, I got these crazy villains. And then he's got to like go deal with like normal problems that people have in the actual universe that we live in. Let's see. Eli Easy says DC needs to do more omnibuses. Probably. And March here says, I found myself buying the collected editions more lately. I bought the Midnight Suns trade a couple of weeks ago. Been reading that, yeah. I'll tell you what, man, collected editions, since they're not the premium product in comic books for whatever reason, you don't have to take care of them, which means they actually like consume less space than floppies because you don't have to bag them, you don't have to board them, you don't have to put them in boxes, you don't have to like gently caress them in the middle of the night. Yes, yes, my precious, my precious. Anyway. He's just the guy in the way. Let's see. I just got the collected edition of Last God, only read the first issue. Oh, I'm not sure I even heard that. Wow. Okay, so I cracked this open, right? Like, I hadn't put the book down yet. I just like flipped open the first page to see what kind of book we're talking about here. And, hubba, like, we got some absolute degeneracy here on page 1 of Teen Titans number 9. Somebody's about to stab somebody. Or, well, I guess maybe they're not stabbing somebody. Whatever. I have no idea what's going on in this book. It's part of an event. Knight Rider, Prince of Darkness. Oh, remember the toe cutter, my friends. Remember the toe cutter. Oh! Ouch! Eli Easy, let's flip back to that. I gotta frame that there. Oh, I was just looking at the Dan Jurgens art on the left. Uh-huh. Sure you were, buddy. Sure you are. You weren't into this salacious detail over here? Likely story. Wow, they're like, they went from like making out to like trying to kill each other or something here. Good, healthy relationship. I'm probably not going to flip through that book anymore on stream because there's always the chance that some crazy artist at DC let something slip through and it would get me in trouble. With the Dark Lords of the YouTubes. Hold on, I'm going to check on Nicki Minaj. We got any like new spicy stuff at the top of her feed? Collected editions starting to move some. There's omnibuses you're waiting for new editions of because the original's discontinued. Yeah, there's always books like that, like Heaven help you if you try to get into like the Darkwing Duck collected edition that Aaron Sparrow put out a few years ago. I think that book goes for like $1,000 now or something. Alright, let's check on Nicki Minaj here. It looks like Nicki Minaj is at the same place Nicki Minaj was earlier. Last thing I saw earlier was she had retweeted this. She's not going to be backed into a corner. Y'all are not going to freely tarnish her name and gallop away unchecked with your twisted agendas and forced narratives. She has taken hold of all the power and influence she holds. Proud of you, Nicki. Yeah. You go, Britty. You go. I don't know who you are, but you go. Yeah. Fight the power. Fight the man. Alright. Back to comic books. So we got to keep checking in on that. That way people know, that the clickbait title wasn't just clickbait. We're actually addressing that. So, you know what I mean. Now, I got like 1 million of these Justice League Task Force books, and they never really rise above the like middling take on what a comic book should be. But some of them are kind of fun, and some of them are kind of like cringy, and I kind of like that too. And what's Eli Easy here say? DC was always pushing the... Sorry, I was like reading Twitter voice there. Sorry. DC was always pushing the envelope of how much they can get away with in non-mature titles. To be fair, so was Marvel at the time. To be fair, so were the indies at the time, man. That's what the 80s through the 90s were doing. Start over here with something like Spider-Man, and the next thing you know, you got a naked Mary Jane sitting with her back to the camera, telling Peter that he just hit the jackpot, if you know what I mean. Like, come on. Come on here, people. Or like that time that, the Incredible Hulk kind of took over Las Vegas and, like, they sent a woman of ill repute to visit him. You know what I'm saying? Although I don't think there was, like, anything actually shown, because I think he just ended up, like, rampaging and killing somebody who was another mobster. But, whatever. Alright, let's crack open Justice League. Wow. A pile of photographs. Oh, dude. I love this game. The first CD-ROM game in a cartridge, that's probably a little bit of an exaggeration, but Flashback was a really dope game. If you've never played Flashback, it's worth it. The sequel on the PlayStation, Fade to Black, not so good. Wow. Eli Easy says, nah, Marvel was only good at hiding subliminal racist images in the background of the comic. You apparently have not seen, like, any issue that has She-Hulk in it. Or, for that matter, Jim Lee drawing the X-Men. Like, whoo, Psylocke. That's all I'm saying right there. Alright, so we got, like, photos over here. Now we've got, like, El Presidente. And now we've got, like, the C-list Avengers, plus the Flash, jumping into action. It always makes me laugh, like, Flashes, Jean, like, these characters are all supremely powerful. And yet, they always seem to get relegated to, like, weird teams where they're not written anywhere near their capability. Like, there's an issue in this series where, I think it's Max Lord. Oh, dude, this little ad over here is gonna be like hype. Oh, hold up. Eli Easy says, by the way, did you know Monday was Mortal... No. Nope. That hasn't mattered since, like, 1993. whenever the home versions came out, like that just hasn't mattered. But there was an issue of this series where like Jean is there and Max Lord is like, I will make these people kill themselves if you don't let me mind control you. Now, John's incredibly powerful psychic lets him mind control him. What? You don't even have like a psychic duel with Max Lord? Like, come on, bro. You're one of the most powerful psychics on Earth. And that's just how you roll? Please. Please. So yeah, I just continue to acquire like old DC books for whatever reason. I'm getting them for free though, so who can complain? One other thing I did buy today, I mean, I got the 2 books coming up, but we're taking a little intermezzo. I bought some more card sleeves because I realized I was taking the cards out of the sleeves to put them into the pages I got, right? But I could just put them in the sleeve or in the pages in sleeves. I think. Maybe this one won't actually fit in those pages I got, but I'm going to give it a try. Protect those cards because, you know, one day that Cyberfrog card is going to be worth a lot. I think I got a Cyberfrog card. If not, just put like whatever indie book you like with a card. That Lady Death card is going to be worth a lot. There we go. See? Same problem. Same idea. I'm really like out of it. Like ultimately, I'm kind of like loopy, man. I was working till like 4 a.m. last night. Ho! Eli, easy. My dude. My wallet, I just heard it. It's over here on my desk to the right. And I just heard it scream. Can you hear it scream when they hold it up to the microphone? Dude, wow. Hey! Hello, my favorite cookie delivery person. Hope you're having a great evening. And thank you so much for bringing the cookies. Yeah, lazy. I'm going to need to get all my cards graded. But I'm going to need at least the GDP of India in order to get them all graded. Yeah. I mean, don't they charge like 25 bucks a card? Just like they do a whole comic book? Like, that's ludicrous, dude. I applaud your move. If you can afford it. And if you want to get them graded with the elizibar grading service, we offer bulk discounts. And we will hold your cards securely in our underground facility while they're being graded. So, you got that possibility right there. Like, just let me know. Of course, unlike a regular grading service, our grading is much more refined. So, for example, when we send it back to you, you'll get a grade of like, yeah, that looks pretty good. As opposed to something arbitrary like, oh, that was a 6.4. Nobody knows what a 6.4 is. That just sounds bad. But, yeah, that's pretty good. Everybody knows what that is. What? You have a guy that shows up on your show sometimes, and he gets everything graded. My God. What does he do? Just buy like 1 book a year? Like, come on. That's ludicrous. I don't know how anybody has money to do that. Like, I see people send stuff off to get graded, and it's like, for that $35 to get it graded, you could have just bought like 3 or 4 more books that you actually wanted to read. While I'm a collector, I'm first and foremost like a reader. If I'm going to buy something, man, I'm going to read something with an asterisk next to that. Because, of course, there's always exceptions. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to take a drink here. Of some... Oh, I don't normally drink Snapple, right? This is normally not like what I do. But Aldi's has been out of like their store... like peach tea for whatever reason, and so I like bought the Snapple, right? And it's in a plastic bottle, not a glass bottle. What's up with that? Look at this. It's plastic, bro. What's up with that? Oh man. March Hare. You just reminded me. So I went to my store, right? So I go to Graham Crackers, where I got these books out of the 75-cent bin, and I got the little card things. And I got the 2 books that I've got sitting on my desk over here. And I go there, and it's closed. Back in 10 minutes. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I hang out for a few minutes. Then I see my shop man pull back in. He'd just gone down to the far end of the gigantic parking lot to a Burger King to get a bite of lunch, right? So he comes back, and I creepily walk right behind him to the store. He opens it up. I'm like, hey man. He's like, I just got the books. He had just gotten the books like 20 minutes ago. The ones shipped by Diamond. So not the ones from like Marvel, not the ones from DC, but like all the indie stuff. You know what I bought today? Indie stuff. Stuff that you get through Diamond. So he had none of my stuff ready for me. He's like, come back later. And I'll have your stuff all sorted out for you. I'm like, alright, man. So I had a couple of errands I had to run. And I come back like in an hour and 15 minutes. He's still getting stuff sorted. So I just kind of mill around the shop. But that's crazy. And Diamond has done this to him like every day. Or every week for the last month. So this is like the 4th week in a row that he has gotten the books from Diamond on a Wednesday. So either Diamond's messing up, or I heard UPS was having a problem with their shipping. I can't find a news article about it here just now. First pick, I mean, I just take whatever he hands me, but yeah, first pick. Oh, UPS distribution woes does not get me the article I'm looking for. Anyway, I heard from the people I was working with in the middle of the night that the UPS distribution center near them, which is in Ohio, they like hired a bunch of people, promising them like $22 an hour, right? Not bad. Like, maybe not great, right? But $22 an hour, especially if you can get like finagle some overtime, like you can live on that. At least until hyperinflation hits. And it's like cool. But then they like cut that pay rate down to like $17 an hour or something. And so everybody they had hired in that big hiring push quit. And so now whatever traffic is flowing through that node goes nowhere. Apparently this is like impacting people that are getting like insulin through the mail and stuff like that. So like the managers who are stuck dealing with this crap are apparently like driving people's medicine to their house themselves. Like, it's absolutely a wild situation, and I can't find a news article that confirms this. So this is all just what I was told last night while hanging out with some dudes. Kind of crazy. So maybe that's part of why the books are slow. I don't know. But yeah, Diamond has screwed my shop over 4 weeks in a row. Thankfully, Diamond's not a monopoly now. Yeah, 22s can be great depending on where you live. And if you're living at presumably the UPS facilities like in rural Ohio or something that they were talking about. So if that's the case, then hey, good on all the people that took those jobs, and bad on UPS for cutting their pay. Like, that's stupid. Once you give somebody like a certain amount of money, going back on that deal, come on, bro. Come on. That's a scummy move. Only villains do that. So, maybe there's something going on there if... with the way books are being shipped. I mean, what, Diamond's like, headquarters is like in New Jersey or something, right? I'd have to go look. I'm just saying place names. But, Ohio's between here and there, so... I don't know, bro. I don't know. You know, this Snapple tea is not as good as the store brand at Aldi's. Just saying. Alright, let's look at Fight Girls, man. I've been looking forward to... I want the whole series. Like, they should have just not published floppies and just went right to a trade here, because this is what I want to be reading. I want to read the whole thing. Dude, I just like flipped open to swimsuits and giant turtles. What more could I possibly want in a comic book? Let's see. I'm gonna scroll down Nicki Minaj's Twitter feed and see if there's anything particularly like salacious going on here. Oh! More people should be like this on Twitter. 2020. When jerks hang on my every tweet but can't decipher sarcasm and humor and can't read. That's like the definition of Twitter. Like, she's just discovered that's exactly what Twitter is 24/7. Giant Turtle's pretty cool. Man, this book is just like Frank Cho just wants to like draw girls. Like, and amazingly, Frank Cho drawing girls is what Frank Cho does the best. So this book has been very much like The Hunger Games. It's been a lot of fun. I've had a great time reading it so far. And as it's gone on, just like The Hunger Games, you know, there's like backroom politics and weird stuff like that going on. And it's just been a blast to read. Out of all the books that I have laying around in my office here, like, I haven't even read my stuff from last week yet. Like, that was all still piled up here on the desk because I ain't read it. And I'm probably going to read this before I go read those things because that's how much I've liked the first 2 issues. That this 3rd issue just screams to me, Dr. Elizibar, PhD, you're going to love reading me. See, it said it right there. It's amazing. This book speaks my language. Alright, and that just leaves one more book to look at here. Deep Beyond number 8. This series, here's the rails. Here's this book. You notice that the book has gone off of the rails. I don't know what's going on here, and every time, like the last 2 books, I get this idea in my head that I'm going to stop reading it, and then I buy the next one anyway. It looks like I'm finally getting some of the stuff I actually wanted from the book at the beginning. Big, crazy alien monsters and stuff. Although I was really looking for deep sea alien monsters, not actual alien monsters, so maybe that's weird. Although, you know, I was also looking forward to like Cthulhu or something showing up here, because that's kind of how the book series was pitched. But that is a far cry from what we actually got with this book series. And I don't know. This is going to have to do a lot to me to get me to go, yeah, that was pretty good. And if it doesn't do a lot to make me feel that, it's just like, I don't know. Let's see. Cho was talented. Yep. And Nuance does not exist on Twitter. Yep. Boom. Eli Easy says, the only books I've been buying from AWA are anything tying to Resistance. See? And Resistance did... Oh, we're going to have to get the camera back on for this one. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, ominous glowing light over my head. I'll like tilt it forward a little bit before I turn it on. Oh, I have to like hunch down to get in the frame there. Oh wait, this will do. This just have to do. There we go. Oh man, let's see. Oh, hold on. Ninja Weasel just popped in with the chat. Darn your clickbait title! I've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, and flim-flammed. Yes, you have, because I'm the flim-flam man. But I'm not the music man. He really hoodwinks some people. Good movie. I saw a stage production of The Music Man a while back. That was pretty good. That was like maybe 5 years ago. Beard, yeah. Very beardly. I'm trying this thing where I don't have a neck beard going with the beard. So I just have like the beard on the face. Yep. There. You have seen the map. It's just like old times. Are you happy? Are you not entertained? I am appeased. All right, good, good. Very serious. Oh man, where was I? I totally got like sidetracked by whatever's going on here. Let's see. Cho's talented. Yeah, we saw that. Oh, the AWA thing. The only books, Eli says, the only books I've been buying for AWA are anything tying to Resistance. See, Resistance did nothing for me. Resistance, I like read the, I got that preview book somewhere. here on my desk, and I can't find it. Because there's too much crap on my desk. Anyway, just pretend I got the preview book out. I'm holding it up right here. AWA Upshot or whatever it was called. And, like, I read Resistance in that. I'm just like, this is nothing for me. This is just flat. It just fell flat. The only thing out of that I actually liked was Fight Girls. Because there was, if I remember right, there was a preview of Fight Girls in there. And oh look, it's right here! Woo! Let's see. AWA seems to be doing well for newer indie company. They got some big names going for them. That really helps them do well, I think. Let's see. Beard, show me the map. We've been... Is that, if I say that word, Eli Easy, is that like a bad thing? Is that going to get me in trouble right there? Hello, my friends. Hello. We've been Speckeldorfed. Kind of over anybody writing Lovecraft that's not Lovecraft either don't get it or used to line their pockets while pooping on the man. And March Hare is responding with, we got the Schnickel Fritz. What am I even reading, bro? Eli Easy, we have so many, or I have so many maps of Cyrodiil. I've only got like the one that came with the Morrowind box set. Where is that? That might actually be up here, not down in my basement, but I don't know where it is. Ninja Weasel says, for those who do not know, this is possibly one of the longest running stream gags between myself and our glorious hosts. It's true. There's no lie detected, because that one is true. Outrage! Outrage, the book. Every one of the covers that the dude puts out for this should just be, have a little outrage right down there somewhere, you know? Here, put the outrage between her thighs and she like crushes it or something like, you know, that would really get the nerds all sweaty. Here, the Brian Every Hill book is good. I don't remember the name of it either, Dark Admiral March Hare. Like easy, it's a SpongeBob reference. Yes, I'm from that generation. Okay. You know, I've only watched like one episode of SpongeBob and the first SpongeBob movie with David Hasselhoff. So that's my entire SpongeBob knowledge. Pineapple Express, basically a bait and switch. Okay, see? We're learning culture things together. Because that's what we do. However, I think the stream has about run its course here. I got nothing else to talk about with these books. You know, whether it's this book or this book. Oh, ooh, simultaneous bookage. We've invented a new sort of technology here. It's mysterious and strange. So I think I'm probably going to call it a stream here tonight. Go get something else to drink, because, man, yakking makes me thirsty. Let's see. Oh, this is actually a good comment. Eli Easy says, I've been trade waiting on most of the AWA stuff, but I buy most of the number ones. Hey, more power to you. I don't think I can afford to buy that many books. He says as he looks over at the 2 books that he did buy this week. Those books plus these little card thingies was like $9. Ah! Hiccup at exactly the wrong moment in time while I'm talking. I've been betrayed. Anyway, this is like $9, man. It adds up quick. You all take care of yourselves. Hey, you too. You have a great one, March Hare. Everybody else, you all have a great one. And until next time, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Huh? Maybe. Be sure to hit that like button on your way out too. That definitely helps. At least that's what they tell me. I don't know if it's true or not. But I'm going to stop talking now, so bye-bye, everybody. Let me turn the camera off. There we go. Now we are no longer being Speckeldorfed. I'm going to shut up and just let the music play for a second.